All right, this is the United Underground, and I'm here with Artie Asylum.
Playing with me.
What's up?
Howdy.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what initially got you into making music.
So, I'm Artie. It's originated from my middle name, which is Autodo or Autodio. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I've been making music for quite some time now. I'll say since like freshman year. And if anybody were to like find out about my old music, I would literally like just shut down. I don't need nobody hearing the old stuff. But I started off making like, meme music, gay music, and I just started getting better and better when I like if something piqued my interest, I wanted to like be like, hey, I want to make music like that. So, yeah.
Okay. Who are your inspirations?
My inspirations, I'd say Travis Scott, Don Tolliver, I guess you could say Axtral, XXXTentacion, a lot of producers as well, like Puree Born, Nine Lives, Produce 668. It's a big spider
Speaking
web.
on Nine Lives, you had a song with one of his with one of his beats in it. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, I have two actually. Well, really three technically if you count Bitches Need Me, because it is a beat switch with another beat he made on it. But Bitches
He
Need
made that
Me.
other beat too. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like both of the beats on Bitches Need Me is from him, and so is Going Big.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. Do you want to talk about how that went down?
Yeah, so basically what was going on when I made my Sleepless Nights EP, I was like still solo. I didn't really have anybody telling me what to do. And I got caught up in like this beef on Discord, and I was just like, man, fuck this. I want to make music because like music wasn't interesting to me at the time. Like every time I wanted to listen to music or like just get something that would make me want to make music, it didn't really hit. So Silver Core got introduced to me, or the term Silver Core. But it's like I was listening to Plug, right? Plug music, Plug and B, Autumn, Can, Summers. They weren't really hitting for me no more. I was like, I wanna learn something different. So I seen like edits of Axtro being made on TikTok, and I was like, I want to try doing something like that. So like Sleepless Nights was kind of inspired by Axtro.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Uh, what messages do you try to convey in your music?
I want to convey the message of watch me grow. Like at some point in time in my life, I didn't have everything. So what like the messages and the fan base I create, I want them to see me grow into this like this person, this character. Kind of like a superhero thing. Like I'm protecting my fans. I got your back, you got my back type of thing. And I'm just like, all good messages, all good vibes.
So, for the Nine Lives thing, did you want to let people know about that? If some people might think that you might be stealing his
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So I originally didn't like hit him up or anything. I just like, just like downloaded the beat and, just hopped on it. It started to do more numbers, and he commented on my SoundCloud, which felt like an accomplishment for me because I always felt like I was being acknowledged. And Bitches Need Me still, that was like when Bitches Need Me was like at 2,000, and I remember like screenshotting and sharing it to everyone. I was like, guys, Nine Lives commented on my post, like this is such an accomplishment. But that was the most it was ever doing. Stay Alive started to blow up. More people was hopping on Nine Lives beats, and it was blowing up all over TikTok. So me being underrated, the plays was coming in very slowly in time, and then I noticed like on his SoundCloud playlist, like I'm the dude up there with 1 million streams. I'm like, damn, I really made it. I really want to like tap in with Nine Lives for real, for real.
Okay, okay, okay. No, that's cool. Definitely an accomplishment for sure, for sure. What advice would you have for other artists just starting off or trying to find their sound?
If you ever think what you have going on currently is not going to sound good, don't delete it. Come back to it. A song I made called it's like a Break It Off remix with my homeboy PD. That song is over a year old, and like I was like, I can't release this. This is ass. And he hops on it with me, and this shit is finna hit like 200K, like streams on SoundCloud. Like keep your music. Like one man's trash is another man's treasure. Like you may think it's not gonna sound good now, but when you start to perfect your craft more, come back to it, and it's gonna be way different when you know what you're doing.
How do you feel about people who keep like who don't keep everything like as a progression and rather just have their appearance look nice and like, keep some of their new stuff rather than all of their whole journey? How do you feel about that?
So what I would, based off that comment, I'd say look at Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator has done a absolute character change throughout his mental health, his appearance, his music, everything. It's like you can focus on the looks of what you got going on, but it's like at the end of the day, you're just gonna be a pretty face versus what you got going on in your music. Your music is your purest form, because I could not know what you look like, but if I'm listening to what you're saying and if it's real shit, I'm a respect you versus just looking at you. You know.
Real shit, real shit, real shit. Nah, that's real. That's real. I think anybody who reps on their appearance more than their actual music, they should definitely take a look at their music, their art, their catalog, if they're really serious about it, at least. So what are your goals? What is your plan? What you trying to do now?
My goals is to just get tapped in with like a lot of big people in the underground, and kind of have like a Sofago route, but like not fall off randomly off the face of the earth. Like
Oh,
reach out to people, like work with people that I've been listening to since like when I first started, like joining the underground community, and like I see me working with like Lil Tecca, Sofago. Like I would love to work with Travis Scott. Like switch from being underground to mainstream is my biggest plan.
okay, okay. Most definitely, I fuck with that. Any other plans that you have?
Also, like being, I don't want to do this alone. I know like the underground is actually a very terrifying place with all the bad people out there, but like not only have me be up there, but like all my niggas be up there. Like I'm part of three things so far: Killing Vultures, FTK, and Club Pink. And I would definitely like to see like not just me win, but everybody around me win.
That's a W. Um, I don't necessarily think you're alone though. You said that you had a collective, right?
Yeah.
What is your collective? How would you describe it to people who are not tapped in?
Killing Vultures or FTK. FTK stands.
No, no, no. You had multiple.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Killing Vulture stands. Killing Vultures is like, it's my friend. His name is Kevy, and he's a huge Hello Kitty fan, just like me. So like we call him like Hello Kevy, and he basically just.
You might fuck with Gap Tooth Vamp if you a Hello Kitty fan like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He basically gives us like advice on dropping music. Like me being solo, I didn't really know much about what I had going on. I was just kind of just doing it for the hell of it. But it's like Kevy pulled me in. He's like, this is how it's gonna go music wise. This is how you get more streams. This is how you get everything going on. And it's like me and other local artists in Savannah that thought each other's music sounded cool. You know, two heads is better than one. A whole army is better than one person. So we all just like came together to make better music. And we also got better making music together versus how we sounded when we was just one of us.
Okay. No, that's really cool. That's really cool. So, what do you think that you would do with these group of people in terms of like just working with them? Like, what are your plans with that?
Uh, Basically with the groups of people, like we're just have a good time, be cool. Like I never would not call them if I ever needed help. Like I'd be like, "Oh, guys, I'm going through it right now." They would be like right there. Like those are the type of friends that I have now, but those are the type of friends I want to be able to have going more into the business, music wise.
So basically, what I'm getting at is that you found yourself a group of people that you are able to not only work with, but just tap in with in general. You're still doing your own stuff, but having people that you can, go to, having an outlet.
Yeah, we were friends before we were business partners, and that's it's going to be like that.
How do you feel about people being business partners first? You feel like that works out?
I feel like that does work out if y'all have the same mutual type of respect.
Right, mutual respect. That's a W. What advice would you have to anybody who like is just starting off, but something that you wish you had known way earlier?
Don't try to be anybody that you're listening music to. Like people in the social core community, we're not gonna sit here and act like Axtro wasn't the pioneer of the whole bit crushing sound, but don't try to be him. Like, don't try to sound like him. Or me, I'm a big XSS Tentacion fan or Travis Scott fan. I'm not gonna be saying my ad libs like it's lit, or I'm just gonna be screaming to the top of my lungs on a 14 worldwide type beat or something like that. Like always be yourself. It's good to be inspired, but don't try to be the next person.
Right. I think people should take influences of artists. Like you could take Axe's bit crushing as to per se, but correlate it to your own stuff, correlate it to your own sound. You
Exactly.
know, I feel like people just simply copy and paste and they don't influence things that are who they are.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I definitely fuck with that. And then my other question is, what would you say to anybody, fans, family, haters, anything that anybody who will see this? What would you say to them?
It's good to know that people are listening to the messages I'm having in my music fans wise. But like I'm following my passion because it's something I really want to do. As far as haters go, I'm actually a band kid. Funny, like funny secret, I'm a band kid. And when I used to get bullied back then, they would be like, "Oh, Artie's not gonna be able to do this. Artie's not gonna be able to do that." And it only just fuels the fire and me more to go harder. Like I'm always competing with myself. I'm like, this song was cool, but I could make a better song than that. I can always like top that. And I wouldn't make it a competition with anyone else or for someone, because people gonna have opinions. Everyone is not gonna like you and things like that of that nature. But it's like, watch this. That's what I'm saying to everybody. Watch this.
W. I definitely fuck with that response though, in terms of just being able to prove something to somebody, especially being a band kid. I can definitely relate to that. That is a that's a necessity right there, because knowing playing all these instruments at a very young age, that's basically music theory if you think about it.
Yep.
And in the long run, that will benefit you, not them. So doesn't look like anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to say. So to wrap it up, I appreciate you for tapping in, Artie.
Thank you for having me.
This was the United Underground. I was here with Artie.